words so bold, against the tide of colonial hold. He wrote for justice, for our nation's pride. With every word, chains untied. The ink that flowed was freedom's call, to lift a nation, to stand tall. Oh, Anthony Enahoro, brave and true, Nigeria's light, shining through with courage. You paved the way for our freedom, for a brighter day. Your voice a beacon, strong and bright, guiding us through the darkest night. We'll sing your name and carry on in your footsteps. We'll be strong. No, no, no. No, 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 no. In 53, you took the stand, a motion for freedom across the land. Though met with doubt and fears untold, your words ignited a fire of gold. A step ahead, you led the way for a nation to find its.
Welcome back to Unmasked to Unmask, where we continue our journey through Nigeria's rich history by exploring the lives of our nation's most influential figures. If you are new to the channel, I am thrilled to have you with me as we dive into the legacies of Nigeria founding leaders. In episode 1, we started with the father of Nigerian nationalism, Herbert Macaulay, whose relentless fight for justice and self-governance laid the groundwork for our country's independence movement. In episode 2, we dived into the life of Nnamdi Azikiwe, fondly called Zik, whose vision of unity and democracy became a cornerstone of Nigeria's journey to independence, leaving behind an enduring legacy of leadership and inspiration. In episode 3, we highlighted Obafemi Awolowo, the architect of Western Nigeria education and economic advancement, whose innovative policy and leadership continue to shape our nation. In episode 4, we discussed Ahmadu Bello, the Sardana of Sokoto, who was not only a political leader but also a guardian of northern Nigeria cultural and religious heritage. His impact on political education and economic development of the northern region remain a significant chapter in Nigeria's history. And in episode 5, we turn our attention to Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first Prime Minister. Tafawa Balewa was a visionary leader who calmed the manner, diplomatic prowess and commitment to unity guided Nigeria to independence. His influence on our nation's political landscape and his dedication to peace and progress are legacies that still resonate today. If you haven't watched this episode yet, I encourage you to check them on my channel. Each episode shed light on the incredible stories of these leaders who helped shape the Nigeria we know today. Now in episode 6, we turn our focus to yet another monumental figure, Anthony Enahoro, one of Nigeria's most notable nationalists and the man who moved the motion for Nigeria independence in 1953. Enahoro was a fearless journalist, politician, and activist whose dedication to justice and his undying passion for Nigerian self-governance make him a significant force in our country's fight for independence. His courageous stand and his tireless pursuit of freedom made him a key figure in Nigeria's journey to becoming a sovereign nation. As we explore the lives and legacy of Anthony Enahoro, I want to take a moment to thank all our subscribers for your continued support. If you are joining me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Your engagement allows us to continue bringing to you these inspiring stories of our heroes past. So, stay tuned as we uncover the remarkable story of Anthony Enahoro, a leader whose life was dedicated to the relentless pursuit of Nigeria independence and democracy. Thank you for being part of this journey. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Your support is vital in helping us to keep legacies of Nigeria's heroes alive for future generations. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will continue to honor the figures who have shaped our nation's history. Let's go there.
Who is Chief Anthony Enahoro? Introduction. Anthony Enahoro is widely regarded as one of Nigeria's foremost nationalists and a pivotal figure in the country's struggle for independence. His name is synonymous with courage, patriotism, and an unwavering commitment to the cause of Nigerian self-determination. In this episode of Our Heroes Past, we delve into the life of Anthony Enahoro, exploring his early influences, his remarkable career, and the indelible impact he made on Nigeria's history. From his bold moves in the colonial parliament to his lifelong dedication to justice and democracy, Enahoro's legacy remains a beacon for all who cherish freedom. Early life and education. Anthony Enahoro was born on July 22, 1923, in Uromi, present-day Edo State, Nigeria. He hailed from a prominent family that valued education and leadership. Enahoro's early education began at the government school, Uromi, before he moved on to the prestigious King's College in Lagos, where his intellect and leadership qualities began to shine. His education played a crucial role in shaping his worldview and his future as a nationalist leader. Enahoro's formative years were marked by exposure to the political and social issues of his time, laying the groundwork for his eventual role in Nigeria's independence movement. Career and achievements. Anthony Enahoro's career was both diverse and impactful, beginning as a journalist at a very young age. By the time he was 21, he had become the editor of the Southern Nigerian Defender, making him the youngest editor of a national newspaper in Nigeria at the time. His journalistic career was characterized by his fearless criticism of colonial rule and his advocacy for self-governance. However, his most significant achievement came in the political arena, where he played a leading role in the struggle for Nigeria's independence. Enahoro's motion for Nigeria's independence, moved in 1953, was a defining moment in the country's journey towards self-rule. Though initially unsuccessful, the motion set the stage for subsequent efforts that ultimately led to Nigeria's independence in 1960. Political activism and nationalism. Enahoro was a fervent nationalist whose activism was deeply rooted in his belief in Nigeria's potential as an independent nation. He was a key member of the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroon's NCNC, where he worked closely with other prominent leaders like Nnamdi Azikiwe. His activism extended beyond parliamentary motions. Enahoro was involved in various protests, campaigns, and political strategies aimed at ending colonial rule. His nationalist activities earned him both admiration and persecution, including imprisonment by the British colonial authorities. Despite these challenges, Enahoro remained steadfast in his commitment to the cause, inspiring a generation of Nigerians to fight for their nation's freedom. Impact on Nigerian independence. Anthony Enahoro's impact on Nigerian independence cannot be overstated. His bold motion in 1953 was the first formal call for Nigeria's self-rule, and although it was met with resistance, it ignited a nationwide debate and movement that eventually led to independence. Enahoro's contributions went beyond the legislative chamber. He was a strategist, a mobilizer, and a symbol of the struggle. His work laid the foundation for the negotiations and compromises that followed, leading to Nigeria's eventual independence on October 1, 1960. Enahoro's legacy is one of resilience, determination, and a deep love for his country, which he envisioned as a free and united nation. Personal life and death. Enahoro's legacy is one of resilience, determination, and a deep love for his country, which he envisioned as a free and united nation. Anthony Enahoro's personal life was marked by the same passion and dedication that characterized his public life. He was a family man, married to Helen Idia, with whom he had several children. Despite the demands of his political career, Enahoro remained devoted to his family. His later years were spent in various capacities, including serving as a federal minister and continuing his advocacy for democracy and good governance. Enahoro passed away on December 15, 2010, at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire Nigerians and advocates of freedom worldwide. Conclusion. Anthony Enahoro's life is a testament to the power of conviction and the enduring impact of those who dare to challenge the status quo. His role in Nigeria's fight for independence, his contributions to the nation's early political development, and his unwavering commitment to justice and democracy have cemented his place among Nigeria's greatest heroes. As we reflect on his life, we are reminded of the sacrifices made by those who came before us and the responsibility we all share in preserving and advancing the ideals they fought for. Anthony Enahoro's story is not just a chapter in Nigeria's history, it is a beacon of hope for future generations.
At 21, the youngest yet with a pen in hand, no room for regret. Editor of truth with words so bold, against the tide of colonial hold. He wrote for justice, for our nation's pride. With every word, the chains untied. The ink that flowed was freedom's call, to lift a nation, to stand tall. Oh, Anthony Enahoro, brave and and true, Nigeria's light, shining through with courage. You paved the way for our freedom, for a brighter day. Your voice a beacon, strong and bright, guiding us through the darkest night. We'll sing your name and carry on in your footsteps. We'll be strong. Idololo, idololo, in 53, you took the stand, a motion for freedom across the land. Though met with doubt and fears untold, your words ignited a fire of gold. A step ahead, you led the way for a nation to find its day through trials. Through the fight, you never wavered, you held tight. Oh, Anthony Enahoro, brave and true, Nigeria's light, shining through with courage. You paved the way for our freedom, for a brighter day. Your voice a beacon, strong and bright, guiding us through the darkest night. We'll sing your name and carry on in your footsteps. We'll be strong. Now you rest, but we still sing of the freedom your legacy brings. Anthony Enahoro, we honor you with every breath, with sky so blue in our hearts. Your name will stay, guiding us through night and day. For your footsteps, we'll find our way to a brighter, better Nigerian day. Idololo, idololo, lo, 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 lo. Through every protest, every stand, you fought with hope for this great land. Imprisoned yet unbowed, your spirit soared for the freedom that you adored. With fellow heroes side by side, you stood your ground with endless pride. A voice for many, loud and clear, you brought our independence near. Now you rest, but we still sing of the freedom your legacy brings. Anthony Enahoro, we honor you with every breath, with sky so blue in our hearts. Your name will stay, guiding us through night and day. For in your footsteps, we'll find our way to a brighter, better Nigerian day. Idololo, idololo, lo, 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 lo. No, no, no.